day, class. So this is the last topic before your midterm. So module 5 is all about marketing research. So the learning objectives of this module is at the end of this lesson or topic, you will be able to, or you are expected to discuss the scope of marketing research, identify what constitutes a good marketing research, describe the marketing research process, and then discuss the major problem of marketing research in the Philippines. What is marketing research? So marketing research is a part of marketing intelligence, involves in specific inquiries about problems that surround the marketing activities. Its main purpose is to guide marketing decision, and it does by gathering information that available or that is not available to the marketing executives who are charged, among others, making decisions concerning their marketing firms. So the function which links the consumer, customer, and the public to the marketer through information used to define marketing opportunities and problems. So generate, refine, and evaluate marketing actions, monitoring marketing performance, and improve understanding of a marketing process or marketing as a process. So in general, marketing research is the systematic gathering, recording, analysis of qualitative and quantitative data about issues relating to marketing products and other services. The goal is to identify and assess how the ever-changing elements of the marketing mix impact customer behavior. So to consider to be a good marketing research, it should contain the following characteristics. So first is objectivity, accuracy, and thoroughness. Objectivity, it should be unbiased and in an open-minded manner. So it should be should eliminate personal biases, emotions, and false belief. To be considered objective, the results of measurement must be communicated from person to person and then demonstrate for a third parties as collective understanding. And then with accuracy, it's the right use of research tools that are carefully constructed and utilized. So market research tools are some of the mechanisms that help businesses find their target market and determine how the consumers feel about the company's product or services. So market research tools may include data analytics, social media monitoring, competitor intelligence, and predictive analysis. While in thoroughness, it deals with the comprehensive nature of research, so the quality of being painstakingly and comprehensively executed without or less errors or omissions. It's also the act of or practice of executing tasks in this way. Scope of marketing research has a vast as a field of business itself. Okay. It encompasses various aspects of business, from product development to customer satisfaction, and from pricing strategies to marketing campaigns. As a business professional, you will use market research to gain insights in your market environment, understand your customers' needs and preference, study your competitors, and identify business opportunities. So we have five scope from product, service, markets, the sales, the advertising, sales promotion, and the marketing administration. So next is the composition of the marketing research process. So first is having your problem definition. Second is development of approach to be to the problem. Next is research design formulation. Fourth step is field work or data collection. Next is data preparation and analysis, and last step is report preparation and presentation. First step is problem definition. To define the problem and research objectives. So the first step in any marketing research study is to define the problem. While taking into account the purpose of the study, the relevant background information, what information is needed, and how it will be used in decision making. This stage involves discussion with the decision makers, interviews with industry experts, analysis of secondary data, and perhaps some qualitative research such as focus groups. So there are three types of objectives that can be deployed in a marketing research. So first is exploratory research, so used to better define a problem or scout opportunities, with in-depth interviews and discussion groups are commonly used. Descriptive research, so it used to assess a situation in the marketplace. For example, potential for a specific product or consumer attitudes. It's also a method include personal interviews and surveys. Third is causal research, so used for testing cause and effect relationship and typically through estimation. Two is development of approach to the problem. So in step two includes formulating an objective or theoretical framework, analytical models, research questions, hypotheses, and identifying characteristics or factors that can influence the research design. So this process is guided by discussions with the management and industry experts, with some case studies and simulations, analysis of secondary data, qualitative research, and pragmatic considerations. Step 3 is research design formulation. So a research design is a framework or blueprint for conducting the marketing research project. It details the procedures necessary for obtaining the required information, and its purpose is to design a study that will test the hypothesis of interest. So it also determines the possible answers to the research questions and provide the information needed for decision making. So decisions are also made regarding what data should be obtained from the respondents. So example, by conducting a survey or an experiment. So questionnaire and sampling plan also are designed in order to select the most appropriate respondents of the study. So for step 4, field work or data collection. So it involves the field force or staff that operates either in the field or as in the case of personal interviewing, or like focus group, in home, mall intercept, or computer assisted personal interviewing from an office by telephone or through mail. Proper selection, training, supervision, and evaluation of the field force helps minimize data collection errors. In marketing research, an example of data collection is when a consumer goods consumer goods company hires a market research company to conduct in-home ethnographies and in-store shop-alongs in an effort to collect primary research data. Step: data preparation and analysis. So analysis of data is a process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling data with the goal of highlighting useful information, suggesting conclusions, and supporting decision making. Data analysis has multiple facets and approaches, encompassing diverse techniques under a variety of names in different business science and social science domains. Data mining is a particular data analysis technique that focuses on modeling and knowledge discovery for predictive rather than purely descriptive purposes. Marketers use databases to extract applicable information that identifies customer patterns and characteristics and behaviors. Last step is report preparation and presentation. So during the report preparation and presentation step, the entire project should be documented in a written report that addresses the specific research questions identified, describe the approach, the research design, the data collection, and the data analysis procedures adopted, and presents the results and the major findings. This permanent document is also helpful because it can be easily referenced by others who may not have been part of the research. So the findings should be presented in a comprehensible format so that they can be readily used in the decision-making process. And in addition, an oral presentation should be made to the management using tables, figures, and graphs to enhance the clarity and impact of your research. Research, there are two data that you can use. First is the secondary data. So these data have been previously gathered for purpose other than solving the current problem under investigation. So for example, general reports, your books, your article, your journal, your references. So the advantage of using secondary data is inexpensive since it's readily available, especially nowadays in your Google Scholar and other sources. And you can find it in several sources and helpful in explanatory research. So the disadvantage is it may not be suitable or outdated or obsolete. So it depends on your topic or your problem, your research. Maybe some parts of the data is not applicable for your data, and it can be outdated, especially the quantitative part. Every year or every month, every week, we need to update this data. Next type of data is the primary data. So this is the data or new data which the researcher or his associates or her or the team must complete firsthand. So the advantage of this type of data, it is precise, current, and tailored to the company needs. Secrecy can be also maintained since as the researcher, you are the one who will conduct or research this type of data, and it will be tailored to fit to your company needs or to your marketing research. But the advantage is it is time consuming since you need to gather new data, inaccurate because some of the respondents are hesitated to answer, and of course it's very expensive since it is raw data, and you will conduct surveys, focus groups, and other types of tools. Some of the methods for gathering primary data or information. First is the study of the company records. So this one you can check on your um, finance department, your libraries if you have, or the archives that we so what we call archives of data. And then we have observations. Yes, we can observe our customers, our target customer or consumer. We have also mail questionnaire. So nowadays it is seldom to use mail questionnaires since it is slower than email. So maybe email questionnaires. We also have personal interviews, like ambush interviews. You will be stopped on the road or in the mall to ask some questions. We also have telephone interviews, or nowadays we can use text or chats. We have experimentation together with consumer panel. So we invite individuals to grade or to try or to test our product or service and to collect their remarks or recommendation if they have for your research. Of your marketing research, we have what we call research design. So it's the framework plan or plan for the study used as guide in collecting and analyzing data. So it is also a strategy for answering your research questions using empirical data. So creating a research design means making decision about your overall research objectives or approach, whether you rely on primary research or secondary research, your sampling methods or criteria for selecting your respondents. So it also includes the following questions. So who will collect the data? What information should be collected? Or who or what should be studied at first? Then what technique or data collection should be used? So your research design should be reliable, or should have reliability. So it produces almost identical results in successive repeated trials. And then of course the validity. So it provides data that can be used to test the hypothesis of your study. So some of the major problems of marketing research in the Philippines. So first is lack of qualified manpower. So first of all, doing a marketing research will take a lot of budget. So some of the companies or business organization will just hire individuals or manpower just to hand out questionnaires or insufficient skills and knowledge in conducting research. Next is budgetary constraints. So since most of the businesses or companies in the Philippines don't have enough budget when it comes to marketing research, they will just put this budget on product development, advertising, and other department. Then lack of adequate incentives. So obviously they don't have enough financial resources in conducting marketing research. So definitely they don't have enough uh, financial or monetary incentive, especially, or other forms of incentive. And then of course the low organizational status. So maybe in most of our SMEs don't have enough uh, manpower, as we discussed on the earlier topics. That's why it's one of the major problem of marketing research in our country. Are some of the examples of market researches that are conducted or already finished under our um, college. So first is the market chain analysis of Peter Gord or Ampalaya in the Saldefonso, Bulacan under the new normal. So second is status of agritourism business in Central Luzon, Philippines, basis for development plan. Next is work balance and job stress of employees of the Lone Agricultural College in Bulacan. And then sustainability of Palayamanan project in the rain-fed lowland and upland areas of Bulacan. And last is mobile entrepreneurs training school. Ends our module discussion. Thank you and good luck to your midterm.